Okay, I wanted to work on my heat shield. Now that I got the new sight glass on and everything, I normally take these pieces of stainless that I've got, and I've got a couple of them. I usually have to set them under the kettle, and I think I'm just taking away a lot of the heat, maybe. So I thought I would maybe, instead of having them under and partially covering part of the kettle and part of the burners, I would just try to come up with a way to maybe, mount them in such a way that it would just hang like this, and I could get more of the pot covered and still protect what I need to protect. So I don't know, I have a few different ideas on this. I put in this hose clamp here as a way to hold things up. There are a couple stainless steel hose clamps that I've got, and maybe put one on each end. Not really sure. Other ideas I had was to take this other piece and make a ledge out of it, like something like this. That way we just make a stand and mount it like that, resting it maybe on top of these clamps. So, other thoughts I had was, bending out this edge here, because it can be bent out, and then just slip just under there, and then still using my mount maybe for these hose clamps by raising them up. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but got a couple of ideas. So I think I'm going to maybe just try to take this other hose clamp. I mean, I can think of a few ways to permanently mount this metal and all that stuff, and put screws in it, but I don't think I really need to. I think if I can set these hose clamps up, I could probably get this thing to do what I need to do and not mess up this stainless and still use it for other things and keep it in its original form. So I think I'm just gonna, I took the hose clamp apart, and then, just like this. I'm just gonna put it around here, and then I'll, just like the other side, then I'll see if I can't adjust it without bending any of the metal. Well, this came out a lot easier than I thought. All I ended up doing was clamping this clamp right here, and at this angle, and using, this is part of a support, and also the edge of this lip here of the clamp, and same thing on this side, getting the right angle and using this on the inside. And again, just, it's going to depend on what you're going to use for a shield, but so then this piece here, I'm just going to wedge it into here, and then this side, just kind of force it in, lift that other part of the clamp under it. What I got going on? And this piece here, which is hard to see, but it's wedged between that piece of metal and this clamp. So it just held in right at that corner. The other piece, this piece just doesn't happen to fit in like that. So it's just doing this. But this clamp and this piece here is holding it in place, and you can see it's solid. So it's a little twisted, but that's just from all the heat from before. Just because I hate things that are crooked, and I didn't even try to get it level. I think I lucked out. This thing is right there. So it's level. It looks good. It's even pretty level this way too. So I'm pretty happy with that. So there we go. Seems real good. Should have good protection. The glass is what's important here, and of course the glass is what's going to be real important here as well. This cover's good, and the pot's still, centered really good on this thing. So our new heat shield, it just wasn't enough. I did have to add this piece of stainless back. The temperature under the sight glass and everything was, pushing 400 degrees quick, and I just turned the heat up. So this seems to be helping. I'm going to keep monitoring the temperature, but it's more like 160, 170, which should be no problem.